All right, welcome back to Browns franchise here on Madden 24. We lost last week to the Chargers 27-13, and we're taking on the Steelers this week. We have a little bit better defense than them, a little bit better offense. We're rated a little bit higher, but we'll see if that is enough to beat them. We have a breakout wide receiver challenge, and it looks like it's going to be for our tight end, Trevon Benson. 3 touchdowns or 150 yards rushing and receiving. That might be a little bit difficult. Might be easier to get him the yards. They want us to contain quarterback scramble. You know what? I guess that's what we'll do. I don't want to throw it short. I want to throw it deep. And we'll get into the practice drill here.
Let's go now.
Get that one. That's picked off.
Here we go, set.
And that one's a touchdown. So
Here we go. Ready.
trying to get gold here would be really nice to get a dev trade upgrade here in practice. So those are pretty rare though. So not like we're counting on it. We just really want the extra XP for getting gold. Just waiting for him to come over the middle and he just didn't get open. B ringer there, I think it was.
Let's go. Ready. Come on. Set, go.
You really just want to.
Ready.
A lot of these short routes are nice because they do get the multiplier up. But
Okay, ready.
unfortunately, we lost our multiplier there a minute ago. That's picked off.
Okay, break.
Well, at the very least, we're going to get bronze here. I've started just only doing these drills one time, so it doesn't take up quite as much of the video trying to desperately get gold by redoing them. So I don't want to spend 15 minutes at the beginning of the video just doing the practice drill. So I'm going to get 300 XP. I think at the end of the season, we'll spend our staff points, and at that point, we probably unlock a couple of extra focus players. Can have a couple of upgrades here before we get into the game. And not really anybody too interesting. We're just going to auto upgrade there. We're playing in Pittsburgh. Trevon Benson, who's got 1,000 yards on the season, 14 touchdowns. Maybe he can win Rookie of the Year. They're telling me to pay my Game Pass. I'm probably going to pay it later today, but I keep canceling it, and then the offer right now is for a 2-week trial for $1, and they won't let me just pay the full amount. I can only select to have another 2-week trial, so I've had quite a few of those, but I gotta pay that later so that we can do Lions franchise, which should be almost into the playoffs on there. We haven't quite made the playoffs yet, but I think we've got 2 games left. We're out of the playoffs here in Browns franchise, and we don't have our own first round pick, so no reason to lose out here and end up with a worse record. So Steelers going to take a knee. And the practice thing said they had a different quarterback, but it is going to end up being Kenny Pickett. Let's see who else is playing for the Steelers here. They got Kenny Pickett. Their backup was Jalen Green. I don't know why the thing said he was playing. We got Najee Harris, Jalen Warren. Got George Pickens, Deontay Johnson. Chase Claypool is back on the Steelers. Oh, I think I remember this from earlier in the season that he was on back on the Steelers. They got a rookie, Justin Rhodes, and then Jawan Jennings. Tight end still Pat Freiermuth, Broderick Jones, Isaac Samalo, Mason Cole, James Daniels. They've got a rookie at right tackle, Parker Butler. Not the best offensive line. They've got Rasheem Green there. Still got Cameron Hayward. Hasn't retired yet, so Keanu Benton and Andrew Billings. They've got TJ Watt, as you know they should. Cole Holcomb, Alex Highsmith. They've got Joey Porter Jr. He's their best corner. They've got Marcus Peters, Christian Fulton, C.J. Henderson, and then their fifth guy. He's just special teams mostly is Corey Trice. They've still got Minka Fitzpatrick. They've got Jaron Curse actually at strong safety, and then Kazee is the backup. So still got Chris Boswell, still got Presley Harvin. So it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult to move the ball on this defense, but might be able to shut down their offense a little bit. I mean, we've got Ed Oliver and Myles Garrett here, so also got Christian Wilkins on the other side. That's a nice catch, though. Deontay Johnson, 18 yards. And I don't want to underestimate Kenny Pickett here. I mean, he's not bad. We faced we faced better quarterbacks, although most of the time we haven't come out on top. I'm going to blitz Jerome Baker here. He's going to get right up the middle. He's going to get blocked, but then he does come up with the sack. Going to blitz again here. Sending everybody pretty much. And then just man coverage. Just going to throw it kind of underneath. Pick some of that back up. Just going to bring up a 3rd and 8. We're blitzing again here. Going to show the blitz. And he's going to throw it. And that's going to be complete. I don't know how that was caught. It's actually Roberts on the catch. That one's gonna be dropped. Have an injury timeout for one of our players. We're gonna take Myles Garrett here, see if he can do something on this play. He can't. Suddenly they're all the way down to the 13-yard line, and it's mostly been Kenny Pickett throwing the ball. They really haven't run the ball at all. Still looking to throw here. This Pickett's going to drop way back. Now he's looking to scramble. Only going to get 2 yards. It's going to be incomplete. Not able to make the catch there. We're going to try to blitz again here. And that's going to be a sack. Jerome Baker's second sack of the game. And that should force a field goal. They're going to get the field goal here. Boswell with the kick. That's going to give us the ball for the first time in this game. Going to bring it out to the 24. And here comes Ethan Kilmer. He's got 33 touchdowns on the season, 30 picks, nearly 4,000 yards passing. He should, with how much time is left in the season, get over 4,000 yards passing. If he has a big game today, he'll get over it today, but not counting on it. We're going to go no huddle here. And we're actually going to go 4 verticals. But for some reason, Benson isn't on the field. Which we definitely don't want. We want Benson to be on the field. Especially with that dev trait scenario he has. He's going to pick up about 2. We're going to run the same play again, but we're actually going to put him on a streak here. He's going to make the catch. He's down to the 35-yard line. Remember, he needs either 3 touchdowns or 150 yards rushing and receiving. Don't think he's going to really be able to get any of that rushing because he's a tight end. There's not a lot of plays where he would be running the ball. I'm pretty sure right now he does have star development, so this would get him up all the way to superstar, which would be really nice. Going to get up the middle there for a first down. A touchdown here would be nice. It would give us the lead. Would much rather be up 7-3 than be tied 3-3 or even turn it over here and suddenly the Steelers are looking to go up 10-0. So got an RPO here. We're just going to hand it off to A-Chain. Just going to pick up a couple. And we're going to get out of the pocket here. We're going to throw on the run to A-Chain again. And I think now we're going to maybe look to get Benson a touchdown. Didn't really like what I saw there. We're just going to take off and pick up 5 yards. It's going to end the quarter. Really quick first quarter there. They had the ball a long time. And now we've had the ball for quite a while as well. So Gonna run out here, and I tried to get the ball away, but did not throw it when I wanted him to, so we're gonna be backed up 3rd and goal at the 8. And we're gonna get it out to Benson. He's gonna make the catch for a touchdown, his first touchdown of the game. Javon Benson. And he had a lot of yards on that drive. And we almost missed the extra point. Just barely squeaking through there on the extra point. And the Steelers with the ball back again here. Only their 2nd possession of the game. And that one just about overthrown by Kenny Pickett. Not quite able to catch up to the ball there. Receiver got his hands on it, but not able to make the catch. Jerome Baker gonna blitz up the middle here. Pickett hit as he throws, but that one's caught. Pickett already 106 yards passing. Washington with the catch. They're going to hand it off to Najee Harris. It's only his 2nd carry of the game. He's going to pick up 8, though. There's a throw out. Greg Newsome got mossed by George Pickens. And the Steelers going to very quickly retake the lead here. They came right down the field. Only 4 plays to go 75 yards. Definitely need to get some more pressure on Kenny Pickett. We've been sending the pressure, just hasn't been getting there yet. On that last drive, Ethan Kilmer 7 for 7 for 63 yards. He's been playing pretty well. I'm going to go play action here and look to get it out to Benson. He makes the catch. He's down to the 45-yard line. We're going to run the ball here. Benson already 74 yards receiving. And just because we have a development challenge for him doesn't mean we want to get away from running the ball. Definitely sets up the play action. That's Benson with another catch. Gonna run the ball again here. A-Chain only gonna get 2. Go no huddle here, and for some reason the play has now flipped around. I really don't like running it to this side quite as much. Gonna barely get the pass away. It's a throw out a sack on that one. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 8. We're pretty much into field goal range here. We just need to not turn the ball over. But Benson makes a catch down to the 9. I hate how slow Ethan Kilmer is to get that ball out. His release takes way too long. A-Chain gets down to the 3. And we could look to try to get Benson another touchdown here. It's either 3 touchdowns or 150 yards rushing and receiving. That one's knocked down. He was covered. Go out of the shotgun here. And trying to get it to Benson again. 4th and goal from the 3 here. And I'd like to go for it. Look to maybe not force it to Benson here. Just take whatever's open. And we're going to get it to A-Chain. And he's going to get a touchdown. Wide open out of the backfield. We're going to retake the lead. I didn't like kicking the field goal there. Would have tied the game, but with how quickly Pittsburgh came down the field the last time, I just didn't think 3 was enough. And again, if you like the video, remember like, subscribe. If you dislike the video, you can dislike it. That's fine too. Blitzing again here. Patterson ends up making the tackle after a short completion. I'd love to get the ball back here and be able to score before the second half, and then we get the ball to start the second half would be really nice. So definitely need to make a stop here. Gonna hand it off again here. Najee Harris. Kenny Pickett getting the ball out, but receiver was not there. Now it's 3rd down. Hopefully we can stop him and get the ball back here. That one's going to be complete over the middle. Not able to get off the field. George Pickens with the catch. Patterson's in the zone though. They're going to hand it off. Patterson the only one there to make the tackle after a big gain by Najee Harris. I'd like to stop him here, but I'd like to also just have enough time to score before the end of the half if we get the ball back. It must be better just let him into the end zone. But we're not going to do that. We're going to tackle Najee Harris before he can get into the end zone. Patterson with the tackle. Our superstar X Factor safety that we drafted. And they're going to get it to Freiermuth. It's going to leave us 1:31 in all of our timeouts to, at the very least, come down and tie the game. Try to get into field goal range. Hopefully with that much time that we can get it into the end zone. And nice return there out to the 31-yard line. Thought he was going to break it all the way down the field for a second. Ends up getting tackled. I'm going to throw it to Benson here. Overthrown just a little bit. Ethan Kilmer, maybe not the best deep ball thrower that there is. But he's got Benson wide open this time. And he's going to get it down the field. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Benson. And that might have him at enough yards. He might be up to, I mean, he could be up to superstar development just with the yards he's had in the first half. 2 plays, 69 yards. And all of the yards were on that second play. But now we're going to have to stop the Steelers. They've got all their timeouts, and they've got 1:14. Did we leave them too much time to score here before the end of the half? 750 yards on the season for George Pickens. They're going to throw that one. And another rare incompletion from Kenny Pickett. He's only missed on 5 passes today. Most of those have either been overthrows or I don't think he's thrown it away too many times. But they're going to call timeout. They're up to the 45-yard line. I'd like to at least hold them to a field goal. That way we still have the lead going into the half. And that's another completion. Looked like an RPO there. And there's another completion, but he goes backwards and actually loses yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. If we can stop them here, they're not really into field goal range yet. They're going to set up a screen and miss on it. Mason Cole is injured. Now we're going to have 40 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to do something before the half here. Try to extend that lead. They're going to kick it out of bounds at the 8. I don't know that we can do a whole lot here, but we're actually gonna get sacked for a safety. Rolled out and tried to throw it, and as soon as we did, they were right there. So now they're gonna have a little bit of time to try to take the lead with a field goal. They have 2 timeouts. Are they gonna try to do anything? It looks like they might. They're going to throw the ball. It's going to be complete. Patterson makes the tackle at the 47. 18 seconds. They're down to 1 timeout now, so they're going to throw the ball here. And Ward gets kind of lost on the play. And they're down to the 40-yard line. And that's knocked down by Mitchell. And they're just going to go ahead and set up for the field goal. 9 seconds left. They're out of timeouts now, so Boswell with the kick. It's going to be no good. Wide right. Does not make the field goal. It's going to actually leave us with 5 seconds here. I don't like the Hail Mary call here, but if we can get just a few yards, we should be able to get into field goal range here. That's going to be incomplete. Now we're pretty much going to have to throw it to the end zone. I think if we get one-on-one here with Kadarius Toney, I mean, not really. Nearly picked off. 21-19 at the half. That safety from us was really bad. But it's been a fairly close game. Nobody really been in control. Bengals taking on the Eagles. They're both 10-3. Important game for playoff position there. Houston taking on the Bills. Bills are 12-1. That's interesting. Lions taking on the Colts. The Lions never seem to be as good in simulation and as they are, actually this year. Not sure why that is. I mean, the Lions have done well this year, so I'm gonna go throw it deep again. I think we're gonna defend the short pass, which might just make them throw more medium passes, but I'm gonna try here. If we can get a touchdown, that would be really good here. Give us a lead by more than one score. Pittsburgh with more yards than us in the first half. H-Chain only getting one there. We're going to go play, look to go no huddle and go play action here. Look to get it to Benson. Ethan Kilmer fitting that one in a tight window. Just able to get that pass in there and get a completion to Benson. Benson already has 200 yards, so it's going to be incomplete. I'm actually going to run the ball here. Doesn't really look like a defense I want to run the ball against, but we're going to try anyway. And we're going to get a first down. Probably the biggest run of the day for A-Chain. We can go with this RPO bubble. Probably look to throw the bubble screen. And Bell gets the screen and picks up about 5. Most of our passing yards today have been to Benson. And we're going to throw that one picked off. Ethan Kilmer can't get it over the defender's head there and throws it right to him. So Steelers get the ball here. And I think I'm just going to stop calling that play because, and I've said this before, every time I throw it, it gets picked off. It's just... I was looking to maybe throw it short to our backup tight end Akins, but I mean, he never really got as open as I wanted. We're going to blitz the safeties here. Maybe Patterson can get through here and get a sack. He's going to throw it deep. It's knocked down by Mitchell. And we're going to get the ball back. So the interception doesn't really lead to anything for the Steelers. Gilmore going to get sacked, just rolled right into the pressure. It would not let me throw the ball because he was still coming out of that play action. So I'm going to throw it down the field to Benson. He makes the catch at the 50. One of our offensive linemen injured on the play. We're going to run the ball here with A-Chain. He really hasn't had too much going for him today. Had maybe one nice run, but other than that, hasn't had a whole lot. But we're going to run it again here. Ran right into his blocker there. And this play's supposed to go to Bell over the middle. But if he doesn't get open, I'm going to have to throw it underneath to Ringer. Got 3 touchdowns and 1 interception today. I'm going to go read option with Ethan Kilmer. He's not much of a runner, but I'm going to try. I was really wanted to hand that off, but game didn't let me. We'll go with a screen here. Usually like to run a decent amount of screens, but we haven't had any today. And not able to get the ball away, so it's going to be 3rd and 21. And now I'm just looking to pick up a few extra yards to get us into better field goal range here. One's knocked down. This would be a pretty long field goal, so we're just going to punt. One's into the end zone. It's a touchback. That's unfortunate. They're going to get the ball at the 20. Neither team has been able to get much going here in the second half, although we've pretty much dominated the time of possession so far here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be intercepted. Denzel Ward picking him off on the RPO. And we're going to get the ball right back at the 27-yard line. Trying to take off, but a little slow to actually start running there. So I think that's going to go down as a sack. Going to throw it into traffic to Benson again, but it's knocked down. And now it's 3rd and 10. And Kilmer going to get sacked another time by Cam Hayward. And we're going to have to kick a field goal here. It's going to be good. Accurate enough on that one. Pittsburgh going to get the ball back. Pretty quick drive for us there. We get stopped and then just kicking the field goal. Didn't really take any time off the clock. They've got that one complete. It's a big game by Roberts. They said Chase Claypool was back on the team, but haven't seen him do anything here today. I think they're running the ball here. They're actually going to pass. It's going to be complete again. And then they're looking like they did in the first half, moving right down the field. Myles Garrett falls for the play fake, and that's going to be a touchdown. Would have had the sack if we realized that they weren't handing the ball off. They're going to go for 2 here to get a 3-point lead. They're going to look to throw the ball. It's complete. They got the 2. It's going to give them a 3-point lead. I'm going to get the return here. Get up to the 23-yard line. Go play action here. Look to get it deep down the field to Benson, but that's overthrown. Couldn't throw an accurate ball there on the run. Now we're just going to check it down underneath here to Bell, pick up about 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, and we're going to look to set up a screen here. Get it 1 block. There's a broken tackle. It's a 1st down out to the 40-yard line. We're not running play action read. It never works. I always look to throw it to the guy over the middle, and that's never the guy that's open, so it used to work all the time, but here lately it just gets picked off every time. So we're gonna get another 1st down here with Devon A-Chain. He gets stuffed that time. Gonna look to go play action again here. We've run this play a couple of times before, and we're gonna get sacked. Alex Highsmith. Play just took too long to develop there. 3rd and 20. Just hoping for a miracle on this one. Gonna get it out to Ringer, but he drops the ball. I think we're gonna have to punt here. I don't really see any way we can go for it. And they're gonna get the ball at the 26. Not really a very good punt there. And now we need to stop. Something that we haven't been able to do too much today. I mean, we've forced a few. I know we forced at least 1 punt. That was almost a really bad play there. Able to knock the ball out at the end. We had that interception earlier too. Gonna hand it off here. Patterson able to make the tackle. He was playing up more towards the line of scrimmage on that play, so was in a pretty good position to make the tackle. And they're gonna get that one out for a 1st down. Game just seems like it's slipping away. If they score a touchdown here, it's going to be a lot harder to come back. If we can force a field goal, we'd still really be in it. But it's a lot harder to come back from a 10-point deficit than a 6-point deficit. So. And he's just going to check it down for a really short gain of 2. Najee Harris, 2 catches for 2 yards. And Kenny Pickett throwing it across his body. That's incomplete. going to bring up a 3rd and 8, and we really need to stop him on this play and get the ball back with plenty of time here. But that's actually going to be dropped. Almost. It looks like it was going to be caught there. That would have been really bad for us. They're going to take the field goal. They're actually going to miss the field goal. Bounced it off the upright. You just doinked it off the upright there, so. Still only down 3. We've got great field position here. Gonna hand it off to A-Chain. He's only gonna get about 2. He's got 14 rushes for 60 yards. We're gonna go play action here, but first we're gonna look to flip the formation. A lot of pressure there. Just gonna bring up 3rd and 8. We're gonna throw it down the field. It's gonna be caught by Kadarius Toney, and he's gonna take it in for the touchdown. Gonna kick the extra point here, make it a 4-point game. It's a really nice catch there by Kadarius Toney. That's caught. Now they're all the way down to the 50. Field goal doesn't help them here. They're going to be looking to score a touchdown. Still plenty of time left. And that one's caught again. It's Thornhill on the coverage. They're going to throw it out again here, and that's caught all the way down to the 8. Find it hard to believe we're going to be able to get a stop here. Might be able to get the ball back with still plenty of time to come down and score. I'd like to get a stop here, I just don't know that we're going to be able to. We're going to go play action again here, and he's just going to throw it out of the end zone, nobody open. Gonna throw again, he's open. That's a touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens again. Extra point makes it a field goal game. Although I'm not looking to kick a field goal here. I definitely want to score a touchdown and take the lead. Would like to take some time off this clock too. Not give them any time to respond. Gonna get out to the 27 on the return. Gonna throw it deep to Benson. He works back to the ball and makes a catch. We're to the 45-yard line here. Clock does stop. We get sacked. I didn't really like anything I saw there when I saw it. So. Gonna get it out, try to get it out to Ringer, but it's knocked down. He looked to be wide open, but not really able to get it to him. Gonna try to get it to Kadarius Toney here. He makes the catch. It's another nice catch by Kadarius Toney. And I don't know that I'm even looking to snap the ball here. Might audible to a run. It's gonna take us to the 2-minute warning. Like to take some more time off the clock before we score here. Really just don't want to turn the ball over. Gonna get it to A-Chain. He's gonna get really close to a first down. And we're gonna run it with him again, just try to pick up the first down. He's able to get the first down, just barely. Now we're at the 15-yard line with just over a minute to go here. I'm gonna go play action here. We're gonna try to take off, but that's not gonna work. We're gonna actually go with the same play again. They're gonna audible to a different defense here, and we're gonna get it over the middle to Kadarius Toney. I think that was his second touchdown of the game. And that's gonna give them 49 seconds here, as we're up by 4. It's been a pretty thrilling game here against the Browns, or as the Browns against the Steelers. Hopefully we can hang on and win here. That could have been bad. Really wouldn't have liked to see him run back at kickoff there. 143 yards and 2 touchdowns for George Pickens today on only 8 catches. And if we can get a couple of stops here, make them start using their timeouts. We're going to sack Kenny Pickett. It's going to be their first timeout used. Going to be 41 seconds left here. And Phillips almost sacking Kenny Pickett again, but he gets it away. They're out to the 44-yard line, but only 1 timeout left now. Going to go up the middle. Kenny Pickett sacked again. And that's going to force them to use their last timeout. Out of timeouts. 28 seconds left here for the Steelers. They're going to get it over the middle. They're going to pick up the first down. They got to go hurry up here. And what could be the final play. They're going to get it complete, but there's only 4 seconds. They're out of timeouts. That's going to do it. Browns win. Our 4th win of the season. Go into Pittsburgh and we win. Kenny Pickett, really good game from him. 470 yards passing. Only had a long of 36, but threw the ball almost 10 times more than we did. Really didn't have as much to show for it. We threw the ball less and only had about 60 yards less passing. So actually had 1 more touchdown as well. 5 touchdowns for Ethan Kilmer. Rushing, A-Chain ran the ball quite a bit more than Najee Harris, but only picked up 14 yards more. It was really a game between 2 teams that were throwing the ball. Benson had 258 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. A-Chain had 36 yards on 5 catches, had 1 touchdown. And Kadarius Toney had 102 yards and 2 touchdowns on only 3 catches. Defensively, Ward had a lot of tackles. Patterson had a lot of tackles. Thornhill had a lot of tackles. Mostly because they were getting behind the defense. And then we had just a couple of sacks, two from Jerome Baker pretty early on, and then Ward with the one pick. But it was a good game. I felt like the team played pretty well. Gives me some hope going into next season. Not any hope left for this season, that's for sure. And we'll view our message here. What I tell you, Coach, I said I was one of the best players on the team, and I think I proved it out there. Trevon Benson up to superstar dev, plus 8,000 XP as well. And we're going to advance the week here. We're taking on the Bengals next week. There's a chance we don't finish dead last in the division, but it's a pretty low chance. So if we win out, we just might finish above the Steelers. But we're really looking to, as the game looks like it's almost frozen up here, but as we know, most of the time it does end up loading. We're really looking to just play spoiler against the Bengals. Try to beat them and make sure that the Ravens win the division, I guess. I mean, Ethan Kilmer wins Player of the Week. He was sacked 8 times in that game. Um, he played well, but we got to cut down on the sacks. So we'll take on the Bengals in the next one. That's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.